1899. Blessed Basil Antony Marie Moreau was born on February 11, 1799, in Laon-en-Belin, France. Blessed Basil Antony Marie Moreau, the founder of the Congregation of Holy Cross, CSC.
1821, ordained a priest for the Diocese of Le Mans, France in 1821.
He later became a seminary professor, teaching philosophy and theology, while enthusiastically continuing to engage in pastoral work.
Moreau grew up amidst the turmoil of the French Revolution, and as a young priest he felt compelled to revitalize a church devastated by years of civil war.
With nearly 2/3 of France's clergy and religious exiled or killed, Moreau organized a group, auxiliary priests, to preach, teach, and bring the message of Christ to those in neglected towns and villages.
The church, it was the worst of times in that many people were abandoning religious faith, and in some places, religious belief was violently oppressed. In France, a reign of terror persecuted believers, hunting them down as criminals. Many were put to death. Churches and schools were destroyed. Christians were forbidden to assemble. But it was also the best of times in that a new and fresh movement of the Holy Spirit began to blow throughout the church. God's love would not and could not be suppressed. Among these leaders were two French priests, Father Jacques Dujarier and Father Basil Moreau.
Father Moreau organized priests to preach the gospel throughout the ravaged, priestless parishes of rural France. As advancing age and persistent sickness left Father Dujarier too weak and frail to offer the instruction and encouragement his teachers needed, he turned to the dynamic and charismatic Basil Moreau to take responsibility for their direction. Father Moreau soon organized these two associations of dedicated brothers and priests into one religious community known as the Congregation of Holy Cross.
1835. Blessed Moreau's bishop asked him also to oversee the Brothers of Saint Joseph, which had been founded by Reverend Jacques Dujary to work as educators in rural parishes.
1837. Blessed Moreau merged the priests and brothers in 1837. This association took its name from the town where it was based, St. Croix or Holy Cross.
1840. Established the Sisters of Holy Cross, creating a family of religious congregation known as the Congregation of Holy Cross. Their motto was, Avenue Crux, Spes Unica, Hail the Cross, our only hope.
Blessed Moreau gave to each of the three groups a patron. He considered the priests to the Sacred Heart of Jesus,
the brothers to the pure heart of Saint Joseph,
and the sisters to the Immaculate and Sorrowful Heart of Mary.
Inspire and heal.
Father Moreau told us that Jesus desires to cure all of our miseries, above all, our spiritual sicknesses. In this legacy, we bear in our hearts the suffering of others and offer them Jesus' healing.
Father Moreau confided his new congregation to the patronage of Mary, Our Lady of Sorrows.
Patroness. Blessed Moreau also established Mary, under her title of Our Lady of Seven Sorrows, as patroness for all of Holy Cross.
1857. The Holy See officially declared Moreau's group to be a religious congregation, the Congregation of Holy Cross, in 1857 by approving association's constitutions.
Blessed Moreau had composed the constitutions that had been approved by the Holy See, as well as the set of rules that accompanied them.
He also had written meditations and spiritual exercises, and a treatise on pedagogy entitled Christian Education to aid in the spiritual and ministerial formation of his religious.
In this way, Moreau, founder, always remained an educator and teacher. He sought to teach his congregation a particular spirituality and charism to serve the church and the world.
1866. Resigned as Superior General but continued an active preaching and retreat ministry. 1873. Blessed Moreau died in Le Mans on January 20, 1873.
2007, Moreau was beatified through the directive of Pope Benedict XVI, on September 15, 2007, the Feast of Our Lady of Seven Sorrows, in Le Mans, France. Blessed Basil Moreau remains as inspiration to men and women who live his vision of bringing hope to others.
Mission in East Bengal, India, was one of the missions established by our founder, Blessed Basil Moreau. In 1851, at the request of Propaganda Fide, the Vatican Congregation for Churches missionary work, Moreau accepted responsibility for this mission territory. 2 years later, on May 25, 1853, the first Holy Cross priests, brothers, and sisters arrived to the region.
The congregation's principal work was to establish the local church and to evangelize.
He realized that a disheartened, suffering world needed abiding hope in the ultimate triumph of God's love. And for his consecrated religious, Father Moreau always exhorted them to find their anchor of hope in the cross of self-sacrifice.
Just as Jesus' love brought him face to face with powerful interests that oppose self-emptying love, Basil Moreau taught his religious to put others' needs before their own. Jesus confronted the pain and death that sin inflicts. Father Moreau insisted that his religious do the same.
Father Moreau founded his congregation of Holy Cross to be a family. He wanted the brothers, priests, and sisters of Holy Cross to model their religious life on the Holy Family of Nazareth. He expected us to express our religious vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience as acquired virtues that would transform us and reveal the living Christ both among us and from within us.
Despite many hardships, the missionaries through zeal and perseverance were able to convert several villages to Christianity and to construct the infrastructure for the church.
The partition of British India in 1947 divided the Holy Cross mission in East Bengal into two. The bulk of the mission was now in East Pakistan, which in 1971 would become Bangladesh.
The rest of the mission remained a part of India, including the border states of Meghalaya, Tripura, and the Barak Valley region of Assam, where the congregation was working among the tribal peoples.
Holy Cross would assume responsibility for the church's mission in East Bengal. Whereas other congregations had refused because of the region's poverty and difficult climate, Moreau accepted.
But Christ who lives within us. From this simple beginning of a new religious foundation, planted in the small and modest neighborhood in Le Mans, France called Saint-Croix, a tiny seed of hope began to blossom and expand, like a mighty tree developing and increasing in size, scope, and undertakings, spreading far and wide to the ends of the earth.
The academic philosophy of Father Moreau offered a vibrant and practical response to the astounding educational challenges in the age of enlightenment. Even though we base our philosophy course on the data of faith, he wrote, we do not wish our students to be ignorant of anything they should know.
Father Moreau's decisive legacy of offering a Christian education attuned to the discoveries of the modern sciences and technologies, while upholding a vibrant faith in Jesus' gospel, is a great gift to the modern world.
United States, Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada,
Chile, France, Ghana, Haiti,
Italy, India, Kenya, Mexico,
Peru, Philippines, Tanzania, Uganda. New mission in Papua New Guinea.